All right, Rebel Yell, let's just knock it out. So drummers, if you can go kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, you're good to go. That's all you need, basic rock. Bassists and guitarists, here we go into the main part of the song. So the intro and the bridge are the same. We're gonna do G for 4 beats, F sharp for 4 beats, and then E for 8 beats. Make it power chords if you're on guitar. Just play that root note if you're on bass. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. I don't know the words and the exact melody and how it works in the bridge, but it's that whole little something about 7-Eleven. Well, he's out all night to collect a fare. I don't know exactly how the words fit in with it, but there's the idea. So now the main part of the song, the verse and the chorus. The chord progression is the same for both, so we're just gonna roll it all up into one. And what's interesting is the chords are all different lengths of time. So the chords that we're gonna use, or the notes we're gonna use as a bassist, we'll do the bass line first, because the guitar is built off of that. We're gonna have B, or 7th fret E, then 5th fret E, then 3rd fret E, and then we're gonna do open E, but then it's gonna turn into a quick 5th fret A to 5th fret E, back to the beginning. So I'm just gonna roll through this all one more time, counting it out, and then we'll talk about it. So starting out on the 7th fret, and a 7th fret, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We stay here, 4, 5, 6. Come down to 5th, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down to 3rd, 1, 2, open, 5th, 5th, down, and then that 5th, 5th, with 2 different strings. So what's the exact timing that we've got going on these? 16 beats on the 7th fret. Cut it in half. 8 beats on the 5th fret. Cut it in half. 4 beats on the 3rd. 2 beats on the open, and then 1 beat each. Now, the only reason that we on guitar are not going to play power chords over this, crying more, more, more. There's my 16, move down. This is the beginning of an A chord. It's not an A in the song. It's not an A chord. The bassist is playing an A, but the band is playing a D major, which has A in it. If I'm losing you in theory world, don't worry about it. So, bottom line, let's record that bass part so we can talk about the guitar while having some sound to compare it to. So I got a basic drum beat on this, and let's record that bass line. And a 1, 2, ready, and a 2. Oops. I had it recorded from last take. Let's try that again. And a 1, 2, ready, and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 beats. 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 8. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. So, now, feel free to go dig up 365 guitar or whatever if you want to get into like the full. These more of the bigger chords that's going on, but B minor, D major, G major, bassist goes to an E, we're turning it into like an E major 7, and then there's a little turnaround. Which the guitar can follow along with that if you want. If not, don't worry about it. But if I take these chords that I was just playing and I start to strip notes out, we end up having 7th fret B and 7th fret G pretty much the whole time. At one point, the B string, the higher note, is going to come up by 1 fret. For the sake of this, I like to play these 2 notes down here. Same notes. 7th fret B is an F sharp. 7th fret G is a D. So I have F sharp and D. I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to move them over here. Second fret E is still F sharp. Third fret B is D. Same notes. So let's play it up here. When the bassist is on a B, we're gonna stay here on this second and third fret. Bassist moves to an A. We stay here. Bassist moves to a G. We're gonna take the F sharp, which is the second fret of E, we're gonna move it up to third fret, so it's matching the bassist's G. When the bassist goes to open E, we're gonna go back to F sharp. When the bassist does the join, if you can, if you want to, or just stay here on your second and third fret. If we put this all into context, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. There's my 16. Bassist goes to A. Bassist goes to G. Back to E. So here, here comes the A. Here comes G. Back to E. And then starts over again. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 16 beats. Here's the 8. Now, here's the 4. Back to E. She cried more, more, more. She cried more, more, more. And that's, yeah, that's carrying most of what the guitar is doing. If there's one other guitarist there at a jam that's got some, chops, he can add in stuff, but with a bassist and a guitarist just doing that, that's good enough to get through some easy peasy shows or whatever. The solo's in B minor, so if you want to mess around with your B minor pentatonic scale, however you want to play it, wherever you want to play it, pick a spot, jam around with it. Billy Idol. Rebel Yell. Good luck.